Hello everyone and welcome to another TFO Thursday. My name is Winters and hang on one second, team please. So believe it or not guys, we narrowly escaped a little bit of a catastrophe. For some reason I completely spaced and I thought TFO Thursday wasn't happening for another hour. And Jesse just said to me in Discord, he was like, 10 minutes to TFO Thursday. I was like, what are you on about? And when I realized my mistake, I quickly got off Discord and I ran and got everything set up for the stream so quickly. I completely spaced. I was thinking that it was Saturday, and of course TFO Thursday starts an hour earlier. So there was a little bit of a panic there. But remember, if you're going to panic, make sure it's organized. That is always the most important thing. Happy Mirror Month, everyone. We are in Mirror Month. For those of you who don't know, the Priority 1 Armada got pulled into the Mirror Universe, and we have to masquerade as the Priority 1 Empire. So the Armada has been renamed the Priority 1 Empire, and the Discord has been renamed and all that. Yeah, we're all lords now. Brent, I don't know if you've seen my message, but would you be able to run a second KDF team? Oh wait, he's doing it already. Great stuff, Brent. Thank you so much. Yeah, there wasn't much call for people on the Fed side, but we got loads of people wanting to play TFOs on the KDF side tonight, which is great. It's fantastic. This is probably because there is a KDF recruitment event currently going on in STO. As we can see here, we're getting bonus dilithium while we play Bug Hunt. And Cash, you're lucky. I nearly pulled you into the team. You were just a little bit slow, but you missed Bug Hunt, your favorite TFO. Jesse, since you are watching, when the second KDF team gets going, see if you can get a few more, people to join you on the Fed side. And even if you only get, one or two, that's fine. Just run with that team. That'll be totally fine. It's always a success, even if we only have one or two people on a particular side, because that means there is a team running and there are spots available for other people to join in. That's right, you can take KDF with you as well. Actually, yeah, if you want to run a cross-faction team, Jesse, by all means, go ahead and do that. I completely forgot about that. Man, I'm forgetting about everything tonight. I'm just not on the ball here at all. I am really slacking. Ooh, look at that, some loot. Haha, loot. Right. So, what has been going on with you guys? Thank you all so much for tuning in. I see Jesse. I see Cash. Oh, I'm really sad that I'm missing that one. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Kat, I heard that you're a bit under the weather at the moment. We've caught the COVID. Is that right? Big hugs out to you. I am sorry that you're not feeling well. But at least you know what it is now. So I hope you're resting and taking it nice and easy. And stay away from me, because I don't want to catch the COVID. Nova, how's it going with you, Nova? Big hugs out to you as well. I know you're having a bit of a rough day. It's great that you are hanging out with us here. You're on 2 weeks. Finally been feeling better. Yeah, wow, 2 weeks. It has been 2 weeks since you first started coming down with symptoms, isn't it? Who else have we got here? We got Hyperhydra. How's it going, dude? We got Lord Ford. Teacher Guy, you're on the team here with me. Lord Ford, Nova. Yep. So thank you all so much for tuning in. So for those of you who don't know, we have a number of regularly scheduled events in the Priority 1 Armada. And one of them is TFO Thursday, where every Thursday we run Fed and KDF teams within the community. And we do random TFOs for an hour. And basically just gives us a chance to team up with each other, play TFOs, get marks, get elite marks, get dilithium, all that good stuff. And just have a bit of fun together. And yeah, this is one of our many regularly scheduled events. And I am running a team tonight myself. And I'm also getting help running teams with Jesse and Brent, who are also running teams. And we have Fed and KDF teams running at the moment. So if you would like to join us, All you have to do is put an X up if you're Fed and a K up if you're KDF, and we will get you a team invite. Although I have a full team. Actually, I should say that. Team, alright, the ones that are in the team with me, with Gornagander, don't leave at the end of the TFO, because I'm going to queue us up directly from this TFO, alright? So we don't have to leave and reform the team. I'll just quickly queue up for the next TFO when this one finishes. Just to save a bit of time, and that way we skip past the team formation stage, since there's no need for it, because we've got a full team and we may as well just continue with that. Yeah. So, what's been going on with you guys? Any news? Anything wild or exciting? How about that mirror bundle? Do you hear me? How about that mods bundle? Yeah, God. A lot of people not happy about that. And I can completely understand why people are not happy. So we've talked about this a lot on Discord. Kat says, what mods bundle? I don't know if you're serious or not, Kat, but just in case you are serious and you don't know, basically they are releasing a new mods bundle, and it is going to be containing the 3 anniversary ships from the last 3 years. So you know the Alliance ships? Remember the Fed one that looked a little KDF, and the Romulan one that looked a little Fed? Those ships, it's those 3 anniversary ships for $150 on sale price, which is ridiculous. Alright? Event ships are nice, and they're free, which is great. And I think it's fantastic that there is an opportunity for people who are new to the game or who missed out and wanted to get the ships, will have the opportunity to get the ships. But they handled it completely wrong, because event ships are not like your normal T6 ships. In fact, they're not even like premium ships. So the mods bundles have always consisted of premium ships. So you would say that the ships are worth $50 each. All right, a normal T6 ship is $30 from the Zen store, and mods bundles, the ships are premium ships, so they're worth $50 a piece, and people have accepted that. But event ships are not worth $50 a piece. In fact, they're not even worth $30 a piece. They're only worth, in my opinion, they're less valuable because they don't have the same features as a normal tier 6. So they're about $25 a piece. So this bundle should have been $75 for the 3 ships, or 6 ships for $150. That's what it should have been. But they're charging $150 for 3 subpar ships. Hyperhydra says, trying to cash in on the fear of missing out. I don't know if I would agree with that. I can see what you're saying. I can definitely see what you're saying, Hyper. On the other hand, for me, you see, it's fine for me because I already have the ships. So those of us who already have the ships are probably looking at it going, oh great, that's $150 I don't have to spend, so I'll just keep that in my wallet. And I'll be honest, that's how I feel about it. I'm looking at it going, yeah, I don't have to buy that bundle. Woohoo! So I don't have that fear of missing out. Because I've already got the ships. But there are people who would. But like I said, they shouldn't be charging $50 a ship for event ships. It should be 6 ships for $150 or 3 ships for $75. And also, I believe the ships should be purchasable individually. Because what about the poor so-and-so who played the first 2 years that those ships were available, but missed out on the third year, and is only missing one of the ships? They still have to pay $150 for one ship. Now, I know that there would be some at Cryptic, excuse me there, who would say, well, you can just pick, 50 keys or 100 keys and the ship that you want. But that's not right. That's this is getting down to the whole MUDs market thing. I don't like this game they play with people's money. And definitely the fear of missing out, I suppose, as well. So yeah, you're right, Hyper, on that, for sure. But event ships are not worth $50. They're worth $25. And if the ships were in MUD's market so let's have a look here. Where's their ship? We'll go for ships. 17,000. So that's what, $170 with a 75% sale. That'd be, what would that be? Would it be 3, 6, 9, 12? No, it'd be about 4,000. About 4,000 then, so $40. Yeah, see, again, you have an event ship that's wildly overpriced, and I don't like that game that they play with people's money. I think it's really, really wrong to do that. And if somebody at Cryptic is saying that these ships are on a par with a premium ship that you get from a promo box, I mean, that's a bold-faced lie. And it's just not true, because they're not. They don't come with the specialist seating. Because do you remember the whole debacle when they came out with the... what was it? It was the Ryzian... it wasn't the luxury liner. It was somebody help me out here. It was a Ryzian Corvette, I think, and they offered a fleet version, or you could get a fleet version of the Corvette, and the fleet version came with the specialist seating, and the community was like, what the hell, like this, it should be coming with the seating anyway, and it's an event ship, and you shouldn't have to pay an extra $5 to get a better version of the ship. Like, I remember that. I'm sure most or a lot of you guys remember that as well. But yeah, what do you all think? Kat, I'm curious. You've missed out on all of this. All right. So as I've just explained it there, how do you feel about it? Do you see like why it's wrong, what they've done, or do you care? Are you like me and like, yeah, this is $150 I can keep in my pocket, or are you both? Yes, it's $150 I can keep in my pocket, and I think it's wrong as well because they're playing games with people's money and the ships aren't worth $50 a piece. Yeah, I've already got those and way too much for those ships. Yeah, so I think, well, actually, I don't think, I know the community is really, really lashing out on this, and I don't like these games that they're playing with people's money in MUD's Market. I hate MUD's Market. It's the premise of the market is wrong. Playing games with people's money, the idea of providing an alternative way for people to get past content that they missed out on is good, but the playing games with people's money is where I really have a problem with that. Nova says, I've got those, but I think it is a good idea either. Okay. Lord Ford says, honestly, I would only do this for event ships that had a console that were part of a set if I was missing it. Right, yeah. Let's be honest, most of these ships, that will probably be the only reason you will get them. I mean, the most well-known one that everyone knows about is the Bajorn Interceptor. I know loads of people. We've had guests on the show before, and they told us that particular year that they were giving out the Bajorn Interceptor, they decided to skip it. They were like, oh, I'm burnt out and I don't want to do another event. And they didn't bother earning it. And then a month or a couple of months later, everyone was like, oh my god, the Domino... Is it the Domino console that comes with... I think it is. They were like, oh my god, the Domino console is amazing. And people were like, oh, well, crap, I completely missed out on that, and I didn't know that that console was going to be so good, and now they've completely missed out on it. So, the other thing that... Because people are bitching that these ships should be going into the Phoenix Prize Pack. And this is where they've done it wrong as well, because if it went into the Phoenix Prize Pack, I would have thought people would not be happy with that, because then it's a per toon unlock as opposed to an account unlock. Plus, it's only a chance of getting the ship versus an account permanent unlock. But we always keep on coming back to the value of the pack. $150 for 3 ships, subpar ships that are only worth $25 each. Yeah. I'll stop talking about it now if you guys want me to, because I don't want to be beating a dead horse, but I thought I should bring it up because it is a hot topic now within the community and a lot of people are talking about it. I don't know if they're going to do anything to fix it or to address the issue. I really doubt they're going to add more ships to the bundle. But whoever came up with the idea for this bundle, really is out of tune with the community. And this just really shows that they do not understand the community in Star Trek Online. That's my opinion on it. Whoever came up with this idea and went, do you know what would be a great bundle, really hasn't got a clue what they're talking about. Hyperhydra says, imagine if these ships do get added to the Phoenix now. Yeah, I don't think that would happen. I don't think they would double up on 2 ways to add. Well, I suppose there's nothing stopping them. I mean, they could do it. But would they, business-wise, would that be a good decision? Probably not. I think there'd be more of an outcry then. I mean, I don't know. Just... they're overcharging for subpar content, and whoever came up with the idea hasn't got a clue and doesn't understand the community at all. Like, whoever thought this was a good idea really needs to get, you know, a knock on the head, I think. Yeah. But for me personally, I am also relieved that I don't have to spend $150 to pick up a bundle and get caught in that fear of missing out. I am relieved that I can say no thank you on this bundle and I can just leave it. Because typically these mods bundles, that is definitely where they are cashing in on that fear of missing out, because you're like, oh my god, it's a premium ship and I can get it as an account unlock. And people end up dropping the $150 to get the ships as an account unlock, and it's only for a limited time. So that is really cashing in on that fear of missing out. But I am thankful that this one I can say, nope, already got the ships. Don't have to get it. But I think about the poor person who missed out on those ships, or worse again, missed out on 1 or 2 of the ships and still has to pay $150 to get the 1 or 2 that they missed out on. That's the person who I feel sorry for. Like I said, I think these ships should be purchasable individually. They shouldn't have put them into a mods bundle. Or do you know what they should have done, actually? They should have just put it into a separate bundle. Not a Muds bundle, alright? A separate bundle in Muds Market for $75. That's what they should have done. That's it. No, here's an, pick a choice of 50 keys and some ultimate tech upgrade. Forget that rubbish altogether. Put the pack in the Alliance, the Kittimer Alliance pack. It contains 3 previously released event ships, and the pack is $75. So what's that? 7,500? No, 75,000. No, 7,500 Zen, isn't it? I think that's what they should have done. That would have been far better, and also have each of the ships purchasable individually. That would have been the right way to do it. Buy 1 or 2 or all 3 in the bundle and put it on a 10 or 20% sale. I think that's what they should have done. What do you guys think? Would you agree with that? Would that have been the right way to go with this? I'm also curious as well what you guys have heard from other places in the community, like if there's other YouTubers or streamers or anything like that that you've been watching. What have you guys heard from the wider community? Do they agree? Is everyone saying the same thing? No, it says it sounds like a much better idea. Yeah, I think so. Separate Muds pack, 3 ships, $75, purchasable individually as well, with a special deal. To buy all 3 together. So actually, here's another idea. Even to play devil's advocate, all right? The 3 ships in a bundle for $100, and you put a 25% sale on the bundle for the initial release. So sale price is $75 or $100 not on sale for the 3 ships. I think the community could get behind that idea as well. I certainly could. And I think a lot of the other players could as well. I mean, how are they not aware of this? Wait a minute. Oh, we're on to the boss stage. Yikes. Here I am flying around in circles and not even aware of what's going on. But yeah, how the hell are Cryptic so out of tune with the community? That I just don't get. You know, I mean, like, they should be well aware of how the community is going to react to something like this. I mean, it's such a bad idea. ADC Phoenix says, I own 2 out of the 3 ships in the Kittimer bundle, so it's not worth it for... Yeah, right, there you are. You are exactly the type of person I'm talking about, Phoenix. You've got 2 of the 3. Are you going to spend $150 to get 1 ship? You're not. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The ships should be purchasable individually. Whoever came up with this idea needs 7 colors of crap kicked out of them and 1 for good luck, because they really do not know anything about the Star Trek Online community whatsoever. Kat says they should have added them to the Phoenix lockbox. Yep, that will be another option. Put them in the Phoenix prize pack instead. The only problem there is they're not account unlocks then, but it would have been better than what they've done, putting them into a Muds bundle. Definitely. We'll go with 8472 and we'll accept that. Wow, we're really cutting through them here tonight, guys, aren't we? What's that, 2 or 3 TFOs we've done already? Let's move this stuff down here. So yeah, I think it's 2 TFOs. How am I doing on marks? I'm slowly getting there. Still have a lot of work to do though, but we're getting there slowly. Kat says they did it with the other event ships. Mud bundle seems like a cash grab. Agreed. Phoenix says, nope, I didn't even buy the anniversary bundle because in Canada the bundles cost so much. $150 for ships isn't worth my time buying. I'm not ready to invest that much. That's right. If you're in Canada, 150 US dollars is close to 200 Canadian dollars. Would that be right? In or around, like roughly, I think about $200. Is that right, Phoenix? 275 for the bundle. Holy Hannah. Whew. Wow. That stings. Wow. I didn't realize it was that much. Yeah, as Nova says, ouch. That's rough. I'm not sure what GST is, but I'm guessing that's some sort of government stamp duty or tax. But Phoenix says it goes closer to 290. So let's just call it 300 Canadian dollars for a $150 pack. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to stand by my statement that whoever came up with this idea in Cryptic Studios is not in touch with the community in Star Trek Online at all. Definitely not. I don't think so anyway. I think this is somebody's so-called bright idea and it backfired tremendously. I don't think they're going to sell a lot of these. So whoever came up with the idea, I think, well, I hope something comes of it, because the higher-ups need to say, right, whose idea was this? You told us that this was going to be a good sale, people wanted it, but we sold absolutely none or close to none of these packs. And they need to ask themselves why that is. And the reason is because that person is not in tune with the Star Trek Online community, at least in my opinion. 20XD7 says, well, there is not much in the bundle other than the fighters and console off the carrier that is useful for players. The ships were great to get for free, but but it's a bad bundle. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, they're event ships. They're not premium ships. Night X says, well, it depends on where you live in the world. The price will be different. Some parts of the world, yes. As Phoenix just said to us there, the 150 US dollar pack is close to 300 Canadian dollars for him. The 150 US dollar pack for me is about 130 euros. It's still a lot of money. It's probably about 120 sterling. Yeah. There are some parts of the world it will be a lot cheaper, but overall, price doesn't change that much throughout most of the world, unless you're in a third world country. Stephen G says he missed on the Kittimer and the Tamir and been wanting the Kittimer for years. Was inexperienced in the event system back then, so I'll be up for snapping the bundle. Interesting, right. So you actually have 2 of the 3 ships. That is very interesting. I assume you live somewhere in the US. Don't feel obliged to answer that question. I'm just taking a guess here. I'm not actually asking. Unless you want to answer it, of course, then you certainly can, Stephen. But yeah, if you feel that the value is there for you, that you really want that particular ship, you know, that's completely up to you. But these ships, I don't think are worth the price that they're asking for. And here's the thing, guys, right? Unless we, the community, I think vote with our wallets, they are not going to get the message. Because I mean, look at what happened with the anniversary bundle. The outcry was immense for the 13th year anniversary bundle, and thanks to everyone who was vocal about it, we got them to add in another premium ship to increase the value of the bundle, which was badly wanted because it was a bad deal to begin with. And I think the same thing needs to be done with this bundle as well. Now, no doubt they are going to make some sales. Some people are better off than others and can afford to invest $150 for 3, for 2, for one of the ships. But not everybody can. And it doesn't matter if you're living in the US, or if you're living in Canada, or if you're living in England or wherever. You know, we all have our own means in which we can afford items, and this one just, it's expensive. It's very expensive. Oh crap, I need to, before everybody leaves. Hey, I got it. Phoenix just added it up. Total cost is $351.23 for one ship. Not worth it. Wow. Wow. That's Canadian dollars. That's incredible. Yeah. That's rough. That's rough. I'm sorry, dude. But a good example of, you know, not everybody can afford that. You know, some people can, and that's great and fine and everything. But not everybody can afford it. Doesn't matter where you are living in the world. You know? Tarv1. How's it going, Tarv? Thank you so much for tuning in. We're having a discussion here about the new Muds bundle. You may or may not be aware that there is a new Muds bundle been announced, and it is consisting of 3 previously released event ships. And basically it's $150 for 3 ships, and yeah, a lot of people are not happy about that. And I have mixed feelings on it because, like I said earlier, you know, I think it's great that there's a way for people to gain access to previously released content that they either missed or didn't have access to originally. It's just the way they went about it was really, really wrong. And there were much better ways to do that than what they done. ADC Phoenix says it costs more than the actual anniversary bundle, which is only $250. Wow, that's incredible. Tarb1 says, yeah, I seen it, and yeah, it's dumb. Yep, that's one way of putting it. Like I said earlier, you know, everyone is in their own financial situation. That means that some people have X amount of disposable income and can afford these things, and other people simply don't have the disposable income to afford these things. And you know, that's just the way life is. And I feel for people like Phoenix there who have missed out on one of the ships, and it has to pay over 350 Canadian dollars to get the one ship that he missed out on. I mean, that's just wow. I knew it was bad, but I didn't think it was that bad. That was an eye opener. Vigo, good day all. How's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, so what do you think? Am I beating a dead horse now? Will we move on to something else? What else can we talk about? Mirror Month. It is Mirror Month in the Priority 1 Empire, in the Priority 1 Armada, and what that means is every year, during the month of March, the Priority 1 Armada gets pulled into the Mirror Universe, and we have to masquerade as the Priority 1 Empire. And we all become lords and, inquisitors and such. And basically we just have a bit of fun. And throughout the whole month we give away Tier 5 mirror ships to lucky members within the community. We do giveaways every single day for the whole month of March to lucky members. And this year we're actually going to give away mirror ships during the Saturday show as well on Priority 1 Armada Live. We're going to give away mirror ships. Those will be the prizes that we're going to give away. But we do this every year. And we rename the Armada from the Priority 1 Armada to the Priority 1 Empire. And like I said, everyone, like captains become lords and admirals become inquisitors, and the CNC becomes the empress. And it's just a bit of fun. So for those of you who are new, just tuning in and not familiar, if you're interested in joining the community, you can go to priority1armada.com and you can submit an application to join and be part of the fun. And at the end of the month, we are going to have a great big meetup in the Badlands Battle Zone, and we're going to battle Admiral Lita on a great big schedule event within the community. And it's always great to see people get into the spirit of things and just have a bit of fun, and terra firma, and long live the Empire and all that kind of stuff, because it's fun to be the bad guy sometimes. But we do this every year during the month of March and become the Priority 1 Empire for a whole month. Let's see, what other news do we have? Oh, yes, there is actually something else. Have you guys seen that they announced that next year, Season 5 of Discovery is going to be the final season of Discovery? Did you guys see that? I think it was just announced today. Next year is the final season of Discovery. ADC Phoenix says, I don't be lucky that often for winning giveaways. Do you know what? I actually hear that a lot, and it's usually, oh my god, I never win anything, thank you so much. That we actually hear that a lot. People saying, oh my god, I never win anything, I can't believe I won. Maybe you might want to take a shot and join one of the fleets if you're not already a member. But you never know. But anyway, back to Discovery. Next year, 2024, Season 5 is going to be the final season of Star Trek Discovery. I'll be honest, I'm not into Discovery. I think the best season of Discovery was Season 2. I only watched about 6 episodes of Season 4, and I kind of washed my hands out. I was like, that's it, I'm done. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, I think Season 2, it was all about Anson Mount. I think he stole the show, and rightly so as well, I think, because he just done a phenomenal job. And I mean, how awesome was it that we got Strange New Worlds, because that is just so fantastic. That show is brilliant. I seen somebody there talked about more Lower Decks. I can't remember who it was. Lower Decks I love, and man, I hope there's another 10 seasons of Lower Decks, because that show is just absolutely incredible, and I hope that show runs for another 10 years, to be perfectly honest, because man, it is so good. And the thing about Lower Decks is, at least I get the feeling, or for me it's very easy to see, that the person behind it, aka Mike McMahon, is a Star Trek fan, and he gets it, and it comes across that he gets what Star Trek is about, and he understands the franchise and the IP. That is very clear for me watching Lower Decks, And honestly, I didn't have that with Discovery. Well, there's so many different things. I mean, from holograms leaning on tables to killing off, I mean, some incredible actors, and revamping the Klingons for a weak story. And I won't go down that path, but I have a lot of issues with Discovery. Tarv1 says, looking forward to seeing T'Lyn on Cerritos. Is that the Vulcan from, she has lost all self-control? Is that the one, that episode? Thank you, Lance, so much. Has just subscribed to us for 4 months on the run now. On Twitch. Thank you so much, Lance. We really, really appreciate your support so much. You are indeed a legend. Nova says yes. Tarv1 says yeah. Alright, so that's the when they I love that episode because they showed the lower decks of like a Klingon ship and a Ferengi ship and a Vulcan ship, and then the Borg one. the Borg lower decks, I just cracked up. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And they have like a little red light and a yellow light and a blue light over their heads. That was absolutely brilliant. And I love that episode. But lower decks is so much fun. It's absolutely brilliant. Such an incredible show, and it's so funny. Actually, is it this year that we have the crossover? When Boimler and Mariner are going on to Strange New Worlds? Is that this year or is it next year? I can't remember. Vigo says, oh man, I haven't gotten to that episode yet. I'm sorry for spoiling it on you. Can't wait to see Lower Deck Borg. It's really, really funny. It is really, really funny, Vigo. Like I said, I just love Lower Decks. It's such an incredible show. But yeah, the Borg Lower Decks was a stroke of genius. I thought very well done. So Tar1 says, don't think they announce when they will appear, other than some point they will. All right, okay. I remember hearing that it was going to happen. I can't remember when that was supposed to be. So I don't know, is it going to be this year or is it going to be sometime next year? It'd be nice if it was this year. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know, when are we getting the next season of Lower Decks? Probably be around August, September-ish, wouldn't it? Would that be right, guys? What do you think? August, September of this year, we get the next season. Look at this punk here with his immunity. Hang on a second here. I'm gonna sort you out now. Get some flanking damage. There we go. ADC Phoenix says, I like the Doctor in Lower Decks, especially when she starts swearing like a sailor. Yes, agreed. I always get a giggle. I always get a giggle when she starts cursing it up as well. I think she's funny. Falsefire in the Priority 1 Armada has a great idea of her getting assimilated and chasing her own laser. So she has, the laser eye, and she starts chasing after the laser. Which I think would be absolutely fantastic. I think that'd be a great one. Lord Ford says Fave's scene for her was getting into her prize box. Yeah, that was pretty good. And Vigo says, oh wow, that sounds hilarious. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea for the Doctor to get assimilated, and then a little laser on the right side of her temple, and she just starts going mad chasing after it. It's a real carrot on the stick thing, like, isn't it? That'd be pretty funny. If I ever meet Mike McMahon, I told Falsewire this, that I'm going to pitch that idea to him, and I guarantee he will do it. I'm so sure that Mike McMahon will do it. Lance says, was there an episode where she was in heat? If not, that would be hilarious. Well, that was the box one, wasn't it? I think that's what she was going in heat or something like that. Ooh, Gateway to Grethor, yay! Man, God, I've actually got a pain in my side there from laughing so much. Lower Decks, I love it. I actually don't think there has been a bad episode of Lower Decks yet. At least I haven't. Well, I know I've seen them all, but I can't think of one. All of them have been good in some way or fashion, which is why I love the show. And why I think it's so clear that Mike McMahon gets Star Trek. Hey, Nova got an endeavor done. Congrats. Well done. How am I doing on endeavors? I'm on 553 on my free-to-play account. Yeah, so I'm on my free-to-play account tonight, guys. I'm on my Gornagander character. And I'm using this character because I want to try and get work done on, you know, the 150 random TFOs that you have to do, because this is my KDF recruit. From when it was first run, what was it, 2 years ago? And I still have, well, I have a good few objectives still to do. Like, I have to do the story mission ones, but the biggest one is the TFOs. So I figure, why not use TFO Thursday as an opportunity to do random TFOs and get progress done and hang out with you fine folks and use my time wisely. This build, it still needs a little bit of work. It definitely needs to be upgraded. It's only Mark 12 gear that's on it, but I still need marks. Probably fleet credits is the big thing that I really need, because there's a lot of fleet gear that I have to get yet, and trait unlocks and trait slots and all that kind of stuff. But you know, you just chip away at it, a small little bit at a time, you know. Guys, can somebody come over here to help me? Oh wait, no, we got someone. Who's that? Is that teacher guy? No, it's Falsefire. You got it, Falsefire. Well done. Good man. Thank you so much. Spawning gateway, that is not the one that I want. I want radiation gateway. Falsefire's closing that one. Let's say he get that one as well. Let's try and get into a perfect position here. Alright, that should be pretty good. And I think if I park around here, it should be just about the sweet point. We'll find out now. There we go, radiation gateway. Oh crap, I could have left that one. There's no ships coming. Alright, now there's ships coming. So let's see, there's the next one. Alright, so you can wait on that one for a bit, Falsefire. Let's have a look at the build here. So, yeah, you can see, like, look, I've still got a Withering Barrage rare weapon on this. So there's still some work to be done. But, like I said, I need to get marks first, so that I can purchase the various items from whatever reps that I need to get, and I need to build up my fleet credits as well to get whatever fleet gear I need to get, because you need about 2 million fleet credits per build, there or thereabouts. Alright, this position does look pretty good. Sorry, I've been ignoring you guys in chat. Hyperhydra says, what ship are you flying, Winters? I am flying the Fleet Ketha Recon Raptor. T6X is what I'm flying. It's not a bad ship, actually. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it so far, to be perfectly honest. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But it's not a bad looking ship. You know, look at it there. It's pretty cool. Nice Raptor. Is the ships coming? Nope. So I'll wait on that one for a minute or two. And we'll let them get a bit closer. And now we'll start closing the gateway. Witters, do you like asteroids? Are we talking about Nova? Are we talking about Nova again? Is that what that's about, Jesse? So if there is a way to be killed, he says maybe. So if there is a way to be killed in Star Trek Online, she says better not be. Yes, if there is a way to be killed or to blow up in Star Trek Online, whether you know or don't know about it, Nova can do it. Because we were doing TFOs, I think, was it yesterday, Nova? We were playing random TFOs. There's a gang of us, we've randomly been online and we just started playing TFOs within the community. And what were we playing? We were playing the bowling alley, Undine Assault. And Nova was going down, you know, it's the one with the 3 lanes. And Nova was going down one of the lanes. And this asteroid came out of nowhere and it rammed into her ship and she blew up. And she's like, I didn't know you could blow up by getting hit with an asteroid. I didn't know that you could get blown up by hitting an asteroid, and neither did anybody else. We're like, well, if there's a way to do it, you're going to find out how to do it, Nova. And it was so funny. Oh man, couldn't believe it. She actually got blown up by an asteroid, and I had no idea that was a thing, and neither did anybody else. It was really funny. Oh man. Kitty Lau says, I've been around since day one and I didn't know about it. See what I mean? I've been playing for 10, 12 years, something like that, and I didn't know that was a thing either. I had no idea. But yeah, those are the random moments and funny things that we do run into within the party on Armada. Yeah, yesterday was a good day. We had a lot of fun yesterday on Discord playing TFOs. There was some really funny moments. How much time have we got left? We got 47 seconds, right? We've got 21 bonus transports. Alright, so we're near the end of this one. We might get one more TFO in before we finish up the night here, guys. We're doing pretty good. 23 transports now. Falsewire will have that one. ADC Phoenix says, did I miss the giveaway by chance? Well, we're not doing any giveaways tonight on the show, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know if the giveaway is done for the day within the community for Mirror Month. I don't know if that's been done yet or not. I can check for you if you want, if that's what you're talking about. But oh, Lance says, here, I'll gift a sub. Oh, way to go, Lance. Lance is the man. What a legend. Oh, alright, let's target this guy. Oh, reverse. Buff up. Try and get these guys. Yep, there's one down. See, I'm not doing too bad of damage, even with oh crap, EMP pulse. I hate those EMP pulses. My God, they are so annoying. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way, because I hear people bitching and moaning about them all the time. Thank you, Lance, for gifting a sub there. I heard it come in, but I didn't see. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit distracted here at the moment. But I know it was you, Lance. I know it was you. It sounded like you. How's the new job going, Lance? Are you enjoying it? I hope you are. It's always good when you enjoy your work. There's nothing worse than being in a job that you hate. He says he loves it. Excellent. Great people make the difference, and there's a ton of them. That's fantastic. Yeah. Like I said, there's nothing worse than being in a job that you hate or that you're just miserable in. It's absolutely horrible. So I am glad that you are enjoying it. That is fantastic. Alright, let's get... We'll do one more, guys, yeah? We do one more? I'll take that as a yes. We'll do one more, and then we'll wrap up for the night. Excuse me. Just get a drink here, guys. Oh, hey, Phil. How's it going, dude? Thanks for tuning in. Let's see if we can find out what TFO we've got. Oh, no. It's Gravity Kills, guys. It's Gravity Kills. I don't believe it. Oh, no. Do you want to eat the lever penalty? Let's see. Who's on the team with me? Falsefire. Nat G. Teacher Guy. And Nova. Do you want to eat the lever penalty? Lance. That's not nice, Lance. I'm willing to eat the lever penalty if you guys are willing to eat the lever penalty. But look, it's man, it's a Gravity Kills. I'll stick with it if you guys want to stick with it. Do ye want to eat the lever penalty? See what the team says here. We'll take a vote. Teacher Guy says leave. Okay, Teacher Guy says leave. I'm willing to leave. All right, the Teacher Guy is definitely a yes. All right, well we can't go anywhere when we're in combat, so we need to kill these ships at the very least. Lance says teachers are supposed to encourage us to do our best and not give up. Yeah, I think we'll just go. I think we'll go. Because we'll be in here for a half an hour. Okay. Okay, so it's leave then. Falsefire's taking it. Sorry, I'm just typing here. Right, I'm leaving. I'm not. I must have done this TFO about a half a dozen times over the last 3 days. So yeah, I don't mind eating the liver melty. Oh, Gravity Kills is the last one. We would have been stuck in there for the next half an hour if we stayed in there. Yeah, I think that was the best choice. So 29 minutes. Yeah. Right. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in, guys. Wow, this has been a quick and a very fun hour. I've had an absolute blast. So thanks a million to all of you for tuning in. Let's see. We'll do a raid. Who will we raid? If I could type Star Trek Online. There isn't a huge amount. Let's see. I don't know who to raid. Simon Says. Yeah, we'll go with Simon Says. So, thank you all so much for tuning in, guys. We are back on the air tomorrow night for Project Sovereign. We're on the air Saturday night for Priority 1 Armada Live. We're back on the air on Tuesday for Accolade Hunter, and then that brings us back up to Thursday for another TFO Thursday. So again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate all of your support so much. You guys have been absolutely incredible and very entertaining tonight. So thank you for making my night for me. Yeah, thank you all so much for your support again. So here we go. We're going to raid. Who did I say it was? Simon Says. Simon Says is who we're going to raid. So best of luck, everyone. See you all next time.